To the locker room. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Achua, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Back to Sabonis. The Pelicans pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
4 on the clock. Here's Williamson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Spins. And Levine, here we go. And he lays it up and in.
With how bouncy Levine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
Williamson against Westbrook. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. From 18 feet away. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Westbrook finds Achua. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Williamson inside, pounded by Westbrook. Shot from 12, and another one falls for New Orleans. 1:58 left in the first. And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
All those lead changes just sapped their energy. When they needed to shift into that extra gear down the stretch, they just didn't have it.
Some changes here for the Kings. Hunters checked in for Levine, and Malik Monk subbed in for Russell Westbrook. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. DeRozan passes to Hunter. DeRozan with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by New Orleans. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Outside Achua. Hunter passes to Monk. Sacramento passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by New Orleans. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. To the middle. Here's Jones. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. DeRozan outside. Fires from 14. Yep, that one goes. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Yves Missi out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Fears. Then it's Jordan Poole. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
Here's Fears, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Poole shot is off.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
And Levine throws it down.
So good at getting elevated, Levine rises up and hammers it down.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here we can check out the story for Trey Murphy. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Yeah, Jordan Poole showing you some deceptive strength right there. He's added some muscle over the years. That was impressive.
Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Williamson looking around. Shot clock at 6. Poole for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Queen, he's checked in for New Orleans. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Hunter. Pass to Levine. Sacramento passing it around to the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Monk. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Kings lead by 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Bay. Last game with 30. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Kings also with a sub. Hunter's checked in for Zach LaVine. To the middle. Here's Williamson. So good down low. Williamson.
And this is where Williamson is unstoppable from close range.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie. And here are the Pelicans now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Williamson passes to Bay. Westbrook against Williamson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. DeRozan against Williamson. Inside. Pass to Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Puts up a three. And it's clean with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. To the inside. Now here's Williamson. 34 seconds left in the first half of this one. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And when he's near the rim, Zion knows he has collapsed the defense. So now he can kick it out for three.
Here's Monk. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Good on the bucket. And the Kings lead by 1.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
A deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top, up 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
On the court for Sacramento, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Achua is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Pass to Queen. Inside. Williamson is doubled. On the wing, Bay. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Westbrook outside. Here's Levine. Wow, Levine quick to the basket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And Sacramento shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, You've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky you missed that one.
From 20 feet. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
I love how decisive DeRozan was on that play. He knew he was going to put that shot up well before he caught the ball.
That one's good for 2. Queens got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The Pelicans 4th.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. Achua with a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick-and-roll execution.
Westbrook against Williamson. Outside for Bay. Launches it. Hauled in by the Kings. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Levine. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Bay. The 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He has such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
New Orleans calls timeout. is for New Orleans. Messi, he's checked in for Queen. And it's Fears in for Williamson. The Kings also with a sub. Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. .116 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Fears. He's scoreless. Here's Bay. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Monk. Outside Achua. Down low. There's the block. And they get it back. Picked by Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And that's now 8 points for Domantas Sabonis. Pelicans trail by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And here's Messi. To the paint. To snap the cold streak. And he elevates for the dunk. Domantas Sabonis on the wrong end of that one.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
Jones against DeRozan. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. The Kings on top, up by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jordan Poole out there with Fears. Then it's Eve Messi. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Terry in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Westbrook can't hit. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Poole. Picked by Messi. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've seen that far too often in this game. Very uninspired defensively.
Here's Clifford. Westbrook outside. Sabonis with it. He's against Messi. Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. 3-pointer. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Fears for 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. The Kings lead by 5. Here's Westbrook. Shoots over Fears. The kick to Hunter. 4-3. No good there.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Pass to Williamson. To the wing, right side. Here's Fears. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
For his position and scoring prowess, Zion certainly puts up good assist numbers.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's DeRozan. Now Levine. Jacks up a three. Ooh, it misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. The Kings lead by 3. Levine outside. Achua with a screen on Bay. Levine fires. Oh, off target from downtown. Bay against DeRozan. 1:51 left in the game. Williamson outside. To tie it up. No good.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
Now here's DeRozan. Floats one up, and he lays it in.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Here's Williamson. Banks it home. Big shot.
Zion giving his team exactly what it needed right there. I love the aggressiveness.
Now DeRozan. Nails it. Pretty fade.
Oh, a seasoned veteran with lots of scoring moves. You can usually count on DeRozan to convert in the clutch.
It's in!
And you can tell by the reaction there, the crowd loved it.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Outside Westbrook. From downtown. Shot's no good. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Bay. Jones outside. Jones sets a screen. To tie it up. The 3 is off. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Until they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the Pelicans call time here. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Takes a 3. So a close game.